After 35 plus years in the automotive fixed operations business, I can assure you that service drive process implementation is one of the best investments a dealer can make, and here's why. Beyond the obvious reasons such as they see more guests per day or they have more impact on guest retention than anybody else, here's some reality. In most cases, an advisor is not hired until one's needed. This means that a hole existed that we had to fill ASAP, right? So over the years, I've watched manager after manager look for someone with experience that knows service advising and as a bonus, knows the DMS or computer system. When we have that match, then we're all set, right? Not even close. In most cases, we have to hear how great it was at the other dealership or workplace for a few months. And the great hopes that we had for a recruit and performance just doesn't take place immediately. Many times we're disappointed to find that this person is not adapting well to change, or at least to our changes. Sometimes the advisor is disheartened if they are on a performance pay plan. They thought they were going to make a lot of money, and frankly, so did we. This problem is a cultural-based issue. What I mean by cultural is that the directives or goals simply don't match up from the other workplace. And our goals may be confusing or worse, inconsistent in approach. Having worked in the service lanes myself, I can tell you that it's a maze of conditional statements, and you have to be able to navigate the new expectations, the new facility, the new technicians, and the new boss. Unfortunately, only larger dealership groups typically have this laid out for the employee, and sometimes even that's diluted or even eliminated. In many dealerships, the service drive process has emerged from the experience of the advisors and the communication and the expectation of the management team. Have a great CSI, and here are your goals for the month. But let me ask you a question. When was the last time you or your manager had a class where you taught advisors how you want the picture executed that you have in your mind? With our service drive process, the management team has input as to what the process will be, and the advisors receive training from an outside party. Why is an outside party important? Many times advisors view themselves as the experts, having created themselves in the definition of what they do. Here's what I mean. Many times advisors at the beginning of their training or during their career are left on their own to develop their own techniques, and management may not have been there for them. They figure out what works for them. And quite frankly, many times this is not the best solution. But when management tries to now intercede and begin taking an active role in what happens in the service lane, it may not be received well. That's where the third party comes in. We simply show them that we understand, that we know how they can have more fun at their job and make more money. And the byproduct is a guest that has an awesome experience at the dealership. Factory training modules, unfortunately, rarely get their buy-in to make big changes in what they do. I've watched advisors take tests because they have a deadline. That's the motivation, and hopefully they pick something up that they can use. Process training is not a buffet to pick and choose what we want to use. Process training ensures that each guest has a great experience in the service lane. Process implementation is not a discussion, not just reviewing DVDs. It's the way we do business. So what would you like to change this year? Would you like a higher, more consistent CSI? Would you like a higher repair order count? Would you like to see your advisors having fun and making more money than ever? Would you like to see, well, less complaints from your technicians, right? Would you like to see your income and goals exceed your expectations? That's what we're all about, seeing your dreams happen. Give us a call today at 724-971-6372, and we can show you what we can do.